Um, I am your humble narrator. My name is Danny Dela Cruz, and this is the Common Rule. Um, let's just jump right into this. I wanted to talk about this while it was fresh on my mind. I follow a bunch of other photographers and YouTubers and podcasters, and sometimes they have Q&A sessions with their listeners and stuff and followers. And one of the followers asked this cat about, I'm really disappointed with the amount of likes that I got on Instagram. I don't feel like my photography is getting the recognition it deserves. I'm not getting the gigs. No one's paying me. Boo hoo, I'm not making money. And I was disappointed with the advice that the YouTuber had was giving him. He gave him the bullshit like, oh, read books, get inspired, see what other pictures are making the money, and this, that, and the other, and just bullshit advice. And this is my advice to that dude. And to maybe any of you guys out there that are in the same predicament as far as a lack of motivation or inspired, or not necessarily lack of motivation, but feeling frustrated because you're not getting the likes. My advice, sell your fucking gear. You're done. This isn't for you. If you got into this to make money, if you got into this for likes on Instagram and you're not getting those things, you're done. This isn't for you. You might be an entrepreneur and then this business just failed. Circle the wagon, sell your gear, and use that to open up some other business that you might feel you be appreciated with. And it sounds harsh, but it'll probably save this person a lot of angst and disappointment in life. They just weren't as good as they thought they were. And I guarantee it's not that maybe they lack talent, but they lack education and experience, and they lack just overall motivation. And they probably don't have any talent, but that's I don't know that's not it. That's actually separate completely. But if you're telling me, I don't have to look at your work for me to know that if you're disappointed with the amount of likes that you're getting on Instagram, yeah, man, you're not an artist or aspiring to be an artist. You want to make money and you want to get recognition. Well, you know what? Actually, I do have a piece of advice separate from selling your gear. If you want to make money and get that type of recognition, shoot weddings. Shoot fucking weddings. That's where the money's at. There's nobody in the wedding world really gives a fuck about the quality of the work. They just want a photographer that will take a reasonable picture of whatever the event is and maybe some video, and that's it. That is it art? Fuck no. And I'll get into wedding photography and my problem with it on another fucking episode or whatever. But again, I don't want to get into old man rants. But yeah, actually, if you want to make money, shoot weddings. That's art. Leave the art for the artists. If you want to make money, again, that's boo-hoo for your lack of likes. Let's be honest, man. That I wish that was the advice that guy would have given him. I don't get that mentality, man. I think about it like this. This is how I look at this, and there's like this huge disconnect. But if I go to Guitar Center and I buy a Les Paul, a full Marshall stack, and a shitload of fucking guitar and effects pedals, most reasonable people that have the money for that gear are not going to go to record companies or other bands or sessions and go, hey man, I got this awesome gear. You should owe me, you should hire me to be on your next record. You should put me in your band. You should hire me for your next wedding. That's crazy. A reasonable person knows that you need to study how to play guitar and do it right before you're even anywhere near asking people to pay you to play. Now, that doesn't even translate over to photography in any way. People go out, buy their $5,000 camera, $2,000 fucking lens, all the accoutrements that go along with that shit, not to mention your software in this day and age. And they have the balls to tell people that just because of the gear that they have, they're owed gigs and money and recognition for the work that they put out. You understand what I'm saying? There's a huge disconnect. Now, there's another whole episode in there too where I talk about, where I plan on talking about how, in the same sense, on the other side of the coin, people will instantly recognize a shitty guitar player from a good one, but they have trouble telling the difference between a good photographer and a shitty photographer, and will always overpay for work because the photographer is a better salesman than they are an artist. But I'll get into that on another one. For now, I did too much. I've gone over. I did too much old man rant here. But you get what I'm saying. Now, this, for more or less, this advice I'll kind of apply for anybody who's frustrated, and I'll get into another episode about lack of motivation or lack of, because it's legit. Sometimes you have writer's block and you are bogged down creatively because of things that happen in your life, or just feel unmotivated. But there's a difference in that, and then there's a difference from that and not getting your likes on Instagram and being completely fucking emotionally broken down because your last picture only got 3 likes and 2 of them were from your mom and your girlfriend. That's something completely different, and you should not be trying to be an artist in that sense. Maybe go do something else that'll give you the recognition you think you deserve. All right, man, I rambled on a little too long of this. I just wanted to get that off my chest and get that out there to people that are frustrated or that might not be looking at this as an artist. But thanks so much for listening. I promise the next ones won't be such a downer and old man ranty, ravey sort of shit. All right, well, thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your youth. Talk to you next time.